Kumusta mga kababayan? Welcome sa ating political deep dive. Mga katropa no, sa Pilipinas, US, Canada, Dubai at sa buong mundo. Ako si #WalkWithLan at ngayon pag-uusapan natin ang mainit na balita. Kung man ayaw pumirma ng manifesto ng suporta kay Martin, no? At oo, may drama, nagsisigawan, nagiiyakan at nagpapakita ng tunay na kulay ang mga senador sa impeachment saga ni Vice President Sara Duterte. Pero teka, bakit nga ba mainit ang isyong ito? At bakit si Congressman Duke Frasco ang inintay natin na maging game changer? Kung gusto mong malaman ang buong kwento, hit that subscribe button, i-like at i-share sa mga kaibigan mo sa Riyadh, Singapore at Hong Kong. Mag-super thanks na rin ha para suportahan ang content natin. Para sa mga OFW, this one's for you ha. Let's get into it with a quick anecdote. Alam mo ba, nung 90s, may congressman na nag-walk out sa plenaryo dahil sa isang manifesto, ha? History repeats itself, mga kababayan. So anong meron sa manifesto na ito? Is it a love letter to Martin Romualdez or a political suicide note? Ha? Let's unpack this with facts, humor at konting chismis para sa mga kababayan natin sa Los Angeles at Sydney. So ano nga ba ang manifesto na ayaw permahan ni Congressman Duke Frasco? Ang chismis este balita ay tungkol ito sa suporta kay Martin Romualdez. No? Pero bakit ayaw pumirma ng ilang congressmen? Kabilang na si Frasco. Let's break it down. Ang konteksto ha, si Romualdez bilang speaker ay nangangailangan ng solidong suporta para sa kanyang leadership at mga agenda ng administrasyon ha. Pero may mga congressman tulad ni Frasco na hindi basta-basta sumasang-ayon. Bakit? Dahil si Frasco, representing Cebu's 5th District, is all about principle over politics. Sabi ng sources natin ha, si Frasco ay kilala sa kanyang independent stance. Hindi siya basta sumasali sa bandwagon. This is a man who prioritizes his constituents in Cebu City, Mandaue at Lapu-Lapu over political games ha. Imagine mga kababayan ha, isang congressman na hindi sumasayaw sa tugtog ng Malacanang, parang unicorn sa gitna ng traffic sa EDSA. Pero seryoso, this move by Frasco shows he's not just another yes man. Sa mga OFW sa Dubai at Toronto, isn't this the kind of leader you want? Someone who stands firm for what is right? Kung agree ka kay Frasco, i-comment mo below ha. Go Duke at i-share sa mga kaibigan mo sa Abu Dhabi at Jeddah. Now, let's pivot to the impeachment saga. Ang balita, pro-impeachment lawmakers are allegedly nagdadrama sa mga senador to push Vice President Sara Duterte's trial. Pero teka, bakit nga ba may impeachment case ha? Ang impeachment complaint laban kay VP Sara ay tungkol sa mga isyong pondo ng Office of the Vice President, particularly the alleged misuse of funds. Pero as per recent reports, 47% of Filipinos, lalo na sa Mindanao, are against the impeachment based on WR Numero survey. Okay, ang mga supporters ng impeachment, mostly from opposition groups like Makabayan, argue na kailangan ng transparency. Sabi nila, may irregularity sa budget ng OVP and it's the Senate's duty to proceed. They are even planning to bring this to the streets and schools if the trial stalls. Pero ang kampo ni VP Sara, backed by allies like Senator Bato de la Rosa and Amy Marcos, says this is a political witch hunt. Sabi nila, President Marcos himself is hesitant to push this dahil baka mag-backfire. Plus, Mindanao-based lawyers filed a petition to void impeachment, calling it baseless. Ang impeachment na ito parang teleserye na walang ending. Ang tanong, sino ang bida, sino ang kontrabida? Si VP Sara ba ang underdog o si Romualdez ang mastermind? At si Frasco, he's like the guy in the teleserye who says, hindi ako sasali sa drama nyo. So let me tell you a story ha. Back in Cebu, si Frasco ay kilala as a problem solver. When Typhoon Odette hit, he was on the ground helping families in Lapu-Lapu and Mandaue. Compare that to the other politicos na puro press release lang. This is why his refusal to sign the manifesto matters. It's a signal he's prioritizing his people over political loyalty. Kung na-inspire ka sa leadership ni Frasco, hit that subscribe button and send a super thanks from Qatar, Hong Kong, or wherever you are. So let's zoom in on Congressman Duke Frasco. This guy isn't just another politician. He's a lawyer. a family man, and a Cebuano who's all about progress. Sabi ng mga constituent sa Cebu City at Bandawe, si Frasco ay hands-on mula sa infrastructure projects hanggang sa tourism initiatives. His refusal to sign the manifesto isn't just a snub to Romualdez. It's a statement. I'm here for Cebu, not for Manila. Manila's power plays. Sa mga OFW sa US, Canada, at Australia, isn't this what you want from leaders back home? Someone who doesn't bow to pressure. Compare this to, say, US politics, where congressmen often toe the party line. Frasco's independence is rare and refreshing. Si Frasco parang superhero na walang cape, pero may prinsipyo, while others are signing manifestos like it's a high school yearbook, ha? Si Frasco's like, pass, I'm busy fixing Cebu's roads. Now, let's talk about the senators, ha? Okay, so let's talk about the senators. Sabi ni Senate President Jesus Escudero, the impeachment trial's fate lies with the 20th Congress, starting July 28, 2025. Pero here's the tea, ha? 5 of the new senators, Bato de la Rosa, Bongo, Rodante Marcoleta, Amy Marcos, at Camille Villar are PDP laban endorsed, loyal to Sara Duterte's camp. Will they block the trial or will they play fair as Escudero urged? The Senate's in a tough spot. On one hand, they have a constitutional duty to hear the case. On the other, political alliances could sway their votes. Si Frasco, kahit hindi senador, indirectly influences this by showing that standing firm can shift the narrative. Ano sa tingin mo? Should the Senate push through with the trial? Comment down below, and share this video to your friends in Toronto, Dubai, and Singapore. Okay, para sa mga kababayan natin sa abroad, sa Riyadh, Sydney, Los Angeles, at Dubai, why does this matter? Simple, simple lang. The decisions in Congress affect remittances, economic policies, and even your balikbayan boxes. Si Frasco sa principal stand could inspire more leaders to focus on progress over politics. So imagine imagine an OFW in Dubai sending money home to Cebu, Kung leaders like Frasco prioritize local development, mas maraming trabaho. Okay? Mas maraming trabaho, mas magandang ekonomiya. That's the ripple effect of one's congressman's courage. Today, we unpack the manifesto drama, the impeachment saga, and why Congressman Duke Frasco is a name to watch. His refusal to sign the manifesto isn't just a political snub. It's a stand for principles, for Cebu, and for every Filipino dreaming of a better government. The impeachment trial, it's a teleserye we'll keep watching, but with leaders like Frasco, there's hope for real change. Kung nagustuhan mo ang deep dive natin, isubscribe na, i-like at i-share sa mga kaibigan mo sa Canada, Australia, at UAE. Send a super thanks naman, please, to keep this channel going. Para sa mga OFW, this is your voice. Okay, comment down below, Team Frasco or Team Impeachment. Let's start a discussion. Okay, alam mo ba, mga kababayan, politics is like adobo. Okay, so it's like adobo, no? Sometimes masarap, sometimes maalat. Pero with leaders like Frasco, nakasakto ang timpla. See you in the next video, mga kababayan, and stay proud as a Filipino. Mabuhay ka, Filipino.